Apple's next big leap in innovation might be farther away than we thought. The company's ambitious plan to reinvent the iPad with a massive 18-inch foldable screen has reportedly hit major development snags, pushing its expected release from 2028 to possibly 2029 or even later. For years, Apple has been quietly working behind the scenes to create what could become the most advanced iPad ever built, a foldable device expected to cost around $3,000. But according to sources close to the project, technical hurdles with the display, design, and weight are proving tougher than Apple anticipated. Apple has teamed up with Samsung Display to develop the massive foldable OLED panel, and the goal is to eliminate the crease that usually appears on foldable screens. This is the same display technology being used in Apple's upcoming foldable iPhone. But with innovation comes complexity. Engineers are struggling to balance the device's size, durability, and weight. Current prototypes reportedly weigh around 3.5 pounds, about as heavy as a MacBook Pro, while the current iPad Pro weighs less than half of that. And that extra weight could make the foldable iPad less practical for everyday use. Internally, Apple calls the device J312, and it's said to resemble a Mac laptop when folded shut, with an aluminum enclosure on both sides. When opened, it expands to a screen about the size of a 13-inch MacBook, essentially turning a tablet into a portable workspace. But unlike the rumored foldable iPhone, this iPad prototype doesn't include an external display, which means it's all about that massive interior screen. Apple's foldable iPad concept is meant to reignite excitement around the iPad lineup, which has seen slowing demand over the past few years as more consumers choose Macs instead. Though sales are expected to rise slightly this year, they're still far below the record highs of 2021. Apple's latest updates, like the M5, powered iPad Pro and upcoming Air and base models with M4 and A18 chips, offer solid improvements, but not the kind of wow factor the company is known for. That's exactly what this foldable iPad aims to deliver. But even with its bold vision, Apple isn't the first to try this idea. Huawei recently unveiled an 18-inch foldable tablet called the MateBook Fold, priced at around $3,400 and available only in China. It even weighs about a pound less than Apple's prototype. Some insiders say Apple's version looks quite similar, which could make it harder for Apple to stand out in the growing foldable market already led by Samsung, Google, Lenovo, and Huawei. And here's the big question. Will this foldable iPad ever actually launch? Apple is known for spending years on projects before deciding whether they're worth bringing to market. Just last year, the company officially ended its long-running self-driving car project. And more recently, Apple shelved a cheaper version of the Vision Pro headset, shocking many inside the company. So, while the idea of an 18-inch foldable iPad sounds exciting, it's far from guaranteed. For now, Apple fans will have to wait and see if this futuristic iPad makes it out of the lab and into our hands, or if it becomes yet another ambitious Apple project that never sees the light of day.